What's going on, guys? Dots here, and today's video is going to be a quick rotation guide for the Kratuga Ancient Ruins. So the goal for my rotation guides is to be fast and to the point, showing you everything you need to know about a grind spot in as little time as possible. Now, before we head out to grind, we need to make sure our character is set up with the right buffs so that we are optimizing our time spent grinding. If you're new and don't know what these buffs are, I have a guide listed in the description below that will go over this topic in depth. But before we do get started on today's guide, I do just want to thank today's sponsor, Ewin Racing. Ewin Racing is a company that I've worked with for a very long time now because I've used their products for a very long time. I think I've used their desk chair now probably for a good 4 years, and I just recently got their newest upgraded champion chair for my setup, and I really like it. It's definitely a massive quality increase from their previous chairs. You have a built-in lumbar support on the chair. The leather is a higher quality. The leather is also thankfully perforated because, you know, it can easily get warm in my office, so it's nice to have perforated leather that I'm sitting on. You have fully adjustable armrests. You can obviously tilt the chair forward and backward. You can move the backrest. And the build quality of the chair is just very solid, and the packaging of the chair is very good. They really did upgrade the packaging, and everything is really nice and protected. The directions are simple and easy to put the chair together, so I definitely can recommend their products because I do use them every single day. If you guys do want to grab one of their gaming chairs or their gaming desks, you can use my code DOTS for 30% off on their website, link in the description below. All right, so now that we are back from the ad break, let's get into today's rotation guide. Now, I'm going to be doing this a little bit different than my previous ones because we have to actually get to the spot, which for Kratuga takes a little bit more effort than other grind spots where you just simply walk up. So what you're going to want to do is go to the Kratuga Ancient Ruins, just southeast of Heidel, and you will come up the hill to this opening in the mountain here, so you can go right inside the ruins. Now, when you run in, you're just going to simply kind of take the path that I'm showing you here. You know, at first, you don't really have to kind of worry about anything. You can just pretty much run straight in. So once you turn this corner, you just keep following all of the open doors. It's the early part of like getting in here is actually fairly easy. Just go through where there's an opening. There's really not much choice you have here. And then when you get into this big room, you're going to go through that door all the way at the end. So we are just going to run through that. There's like a little guy blocking your path that you do need to kill. Then you just keep going through. Jump over this. And now when you get to the end of here, just keep following the corridor. It's fairly easy to kind of get where you need to go. Now you're going to walk past these. I don't think these are supposed to be floating, but you know, just walk past these little things here. And then you're going to come to this door. Now, when you get to this door, this is the entrance to Kratuga. If you will come up as a sealed door, and you are going to need an item in order to get through this sealed door, and that is going to be the Black Spirit Claw piece. You can get these off of the main the marketplace, fairly cheap to get, and then you simply come here to the sealed door, you interact with it, chat, place the Black Spirit Claw piece in the ancient symbol located in the center of the stone. You do that, and then you'll get this. You'll enter Kratuga Ancient Ruins soon, and then you will get ported in. Now, once you get ported into Kratuga, you can see you are right inside. So this is where, to get to the grind spot, we are just going to keep following the path here. And now when you get to this big opening, what you're going to want to do is make a right and just go straight up this hill here. Just take my weapons out so I can move a little bit faster. Then when you get to this little fork here, you're actually going to go to the left. Come straight through. Keep following this. And then right here, this is our tent and horse location. So you're going to want to call your horse to get it here. To get out, you could just go back the way you came and use the door to get out. I usually just map out of here. You know, if you don't know what that is, if you're especially new, Traveler's Map. This allows you to teleport to the nearest town. So that's typically what I do to get out of here. So again, you put your horse there. Saw your campsite right here, and you are pretty much good to go. Now, to give you some details about the spot before we actually do go through the route, this is going to be an animal type location. The stats for this location are going to be 250 AP and 300 DP. Again, as I've been saying, ignore my red AP stat. I have my Node War gear on. This is not going to be an Elvia spot. This is a trash spot that also does give you some good RNG drops. This is not an Aegir spot, but I would recommend the level 2 gauge if you have it. Otherwise, 1 is fine, because the trash that drops here is the iridescent rock piece, which is going to make up an overwhelming amount of your money. But you can also hope to get the Latens Power Stones and the Tungret earrings for some extra money on top of your grind here for the trash. On top of that, you will occasionally get an L card drop, which if you combine that using Simple Alchemy with a Black Magic Crystal Precision, 2 Forest Furies, and 10 Magical Shards, you can create a Crystal of Elcar out of that. But besides that, I'm sure you're noticing a ton of artifacts here. And that is because basically every artifact that you can get drops here at Kratuga. So if you've needed some artifacts and you are missing some and really need them, this is a great place to grind for those. You could also either, I forget if it's on the top of my head, I think it's Simple Alchemy, as it says on the tooltip. You can also use Simple Alchemy here on any of the artifacts that you do not need, which will turn them into kind of like the RNG Gamba box for Lightstones, which you can then right click and then hopefully you get something good. So that's just like another, type of way that you can make some money here. Now, you may have seen some information recently about Kratuga being nerfed, and that is true. The spot was nerfed a bit, but only in the Marnie's realm. So if you do grind this spot outside of a Marnie realm, you will still be making the same amount of money that you would have been making at this spot for however long it's been since they've buffed it. Now, there are thankfully not really any mechanics you need to worry about here. There's nothing major. Occasionally, as you're grinding here, you'll get like a notification on your screen that like the alarms have been activated or something, and basically a whole bunch of new mobs will spawn, and all you have to just do is kill them, and then it'll give you basically another message telling you that event has ended, and that gives you a really high opportunity, I believe, to get the Latens Power Stone. At least I usually will get. I've often got one after that, so very good event to hopefully get. Plus, it gives you a nice little influx of trash since you're getting more mobs to kill. Now, I don't know if there's someone here. It does not look like there is. Now, in terms of the rotation, you're going to walk in from where your tent is, and you're going to want to grab this mob pack on the right and this mob pack on the left. You're then just going to basically figure eight. So the first part of it is just following the outside here, grabbing all these guys on the outside. Again, all those mobs, all these packs continue straight through, pick up those guys, these guys over here. Now, if you are in a Marnie's realm, instead of putting the horse and tent where I have mine, you're going to want to put them like kind of over here instead, just because the mobs over here will not attack them. Then when you come straight through this little door, you're going to want to pick up this pack, then this pack, then grab these guys, go over here to these guys in the corner, then these dudes, these dudes, these dudes. I like to stretch all the way over here as well and pick up these guys. Big mobility. Come grab these guys here. Then you grab this pack in the corner. And then you come back through the door. Grab this pack over here to the left. Grab these guys right here. Those guys will be... oh, you can actually, excuse me, grab these two packs right here because you're coming through on the other side of the pillar. So these two packs here. Grab these guys here. These guys in the corner, and then by the time you get back, this pack will be respawned, and then you can attack and kill these guys here. Now, if you are in the Marnie realm, I'm just going to go show you where it's a little bit different. If you are in the Marnie realm, this door over here, you will not be able to go through it. And so basically, instead of going through and doing those guys over there, you're just going to hit this pack in the corner and then come here and do... like go the other way. So it just essentially becomes like a big freaking oval if the Marnie's realm, if you're in there. So you would just do these guys all on the outside. So obviously, as you can tell, the non-Marnie's realm rotation is going to be a bit better, especially again, it just got, the Marnie's realm one did get nerfed. So the non-Marnie's realm rotation is going to be better. So if you can, I would recommend poking around to different servers and seeing if you can find one. Because if this is a Marnie's realm, I think there could be some better spots to spend your time. But non-Marnie's realm wise, this is a great place to grind. It does not, again, require the craziest gear in the world. It's fairly chill grind and definitely a place that I can recommend. So hopefully you guys did find this guide helpful. That's going to be pretty much it for the spot. If you did, I'd appreciate if you left a like on it. If you have any questions about Kratuga, please feel free to leave them in the comments below. And for more video guides and gameplay, please hit that sub button as well as hit the bell to keep those notifications on. So thank you so much for stopping by today. I do very much appreciate it. As always, I'm Dots Gaming, and I'll see you all next time.